Oh, oysters, 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 she cried. Did you see the oyster girl who stood by my side? She's the one with the whistler, left me my lamp, left me with my basket of oysters. Oh, oysters, 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 she cried. Did you see the oyster girl who stood by my side? She's the one with the whistler, left me my lamp, left me with my basket of oysters, left me with my basket of oysters. That was a traditional song from the northeast of Scotland called Oysters.
What I'd like to communicate through my art. I think I'd ask a question. What is going on inside? What do you have on the inside that you don't have time to sort of dip into? Eyes look no more for what hath all the earth that's worth a sight. Flow my tears, fall from your springs.
Sea breeze, sea breeze, sea breeze.
If I have this tremendous power, I think I will immediately switch all the television off, so people will be able to enjoy themselves or some nature, stare at the stars. But what will be more interesting will be to have an access to all mobile devices or computers that people are nowadays using, because it's funny, because we are carrying in our pockets the device capable of instantly accessing all the knowledge that humankind has ever invented, but we are using it to Google cats and other stupid things instead of using it for like real connecting, sharing and exploring. But in this point I'm still idealistic, and I think we have as a humankind time to learn how to use this technology.
Presence. What matters if we are not present? And one more thing. Take a look around and listen.
if I had access to the TV screens of the world for 60 seconds, I would probably plan some kind of an artistic stunt or some kind of a performance that reminded people that the world that we see around us is not the only thing that's happening, that that magic exists, and that this world is magical, and I feel like we've completely lost that. And so if I only had 60 seconds, I would try and do something that would remind people that there's magic here, okay? So maybe I can try that right now on the camera. Okay.
It all starts with openness, curiosity and wonder for the unknown, allowing for a movement into an unknown space, for a wandering into every unknown corner, for imaginations to entangle with space, memories, thoughts, emotions. Space will expand and make room for sound. Imaginations don't limit themselves to certain types of spatial architectures. They search for new dimensions in the musical score I always carry along with me. Sound and vocality blurs all structures. The tone travels in an indeterminate space-time, meeting, interacting, sounding again and again. This is a voice laboratory, where vocal meaning matters. At the end of each session, I leave the space and the door closes behind me until the next time.
Your fingertips across my skin, the palm trees swaying in the wind emerges. You send me Spanish lullabies, the sweetest sadness in your eyes, clever trick. I never wanna see you unhappy. I thought you'd want the same for me.
I want to communicate to the world through my art. That everything is going to be okay. Everything is going to be all right. Everything is going to be okay.
I would go and ask for permission to borrow some sentences from the Danish poet Inger Christensen. And the text, it would be written on a black background. Maybe it would be one of her demanding suggestions, for example this one. The opposite of food doesn't exist. The opposite of water doesn't exist. The opposite of air doesn't exist. The opposite of love is hatred. Suggestion that love expresses itself in food, water, and air.
Another we must be mistaken. But you see, it's not me, it's not my family. In your head, they are fighting with their tanks and their bombs and their bombs and their guns. In your head, they are crying. In your head, zombie, 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 oh.
So I think art and creativity is the only way forward and the only way against terror, war and the war industry. So therefore I tell you all, stop building more weapons, stop it. Instead, start to create, start to make art and start to make love. All you need is love, ba 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 ba. All you need is love, ba 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 ba. All you need is love, love. Love is all you need. All you need is love, ba 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 ba. All you need is love, ba 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 ba. All you need is love, love. Love is all you need.
الأرض لكم فالأرض تبتهج بملامسة أقدامكم العارية والأرض لكم وشعوركم مسترسلة تطوق إليها الريح والأرض لكم وأنتم الطريق فانهضوا من قيدكم عراة أقوياء عراة أقوياء الأرض لكم قدسوا الحرية حتى لا يحكمكم طغاة الأرض.
Hi. You know, there are a lot of things in this world that are right and that aren't right. But we all know what's right and what's not right. So it's up to us to make a difference if we want to. But even if we don't want to, I think we have to. And now's the time. And you might wonder why? Because it might be comfortable to live like we do now, but it's not sustainable at all. And who am I? I'm just like you, but with a melodica.
there are many people do the same thing, you know, in TV, and so there is nothing new. And I don't really need this 1 minute. And there are other people who need this 1 minute, and maybe they should have this 1 minute to talk to the world, like people in Palestine, in Sudan, or Somalia, or in Nepal, or Afghanistan, or Iraq, or Syria, or other parts of the world, who really needs this 1 minute to communicate to the world and tell them what they want, what they need, what kind of help they want. So the good people in the world, so that they can help them.
If I had 1 minute broadcasting, I would probably bring some colleagues, friends, artists as well, and we would do a live performance, kind of a research experiment, and not knowing the outcome or result of that. I often get bored working just by myself as a dancer. I usually want to bring in some other artists for more inspiration. So that's what I would do, and not work focused on a result, because that's sometimes limiting. I would see it as a process, I guess. And whatever comes out of it, I don't know, but I'm sure it would be great. So that's my answer to your question. No answer.
Vi har ju mycket fulla och också det. Där sitter det lite. Vad vill du ta? Det var en typ av spelskulle. Men det var säkert det verkligen. Jo, men det är det. Jaha. Trevligt med en konsert. Ja, du vill se om du ser mig. Sitter vi på utkurs här. Det är kan ta sig. Du ska inte alla
Gör rätt, gör fel. Får inte bli fel något mer. Gör fler. Gör om, gör igen. Nej, skärp dig. Bli bra, vara bra, bara för dig. Men mig, när kommer det till att vara bra för mig? Vara bra för mig, mig. Egoist. Försök att se utanför, bortanför och ovanför. Sådär som en bör. Se och läs, var uppdaterad, inte så jävla självcentrerad. Och alla andra hela världen, katastroflägen och misär runt om, både här och där. Du är liten än av alla dem, privilegierad och bortskämd, att du inte kommit längre, och så skyller du på att du är utbränd. Vad då ska du skylta med att du är svag? Sätt på en offerkofta, gör ingenting idag. Men jag. Okej, jag ska klara mig, ska fan mig lyckas. Ska göra bra, göra om, bli någon ny, färga hår, byta namn, byta land. Kanske, vi får se, jag vet inte om jag klarar det. Men det vore lika bra, ingen orkar med längre. Fly innan de tröttnar, försvinn, säg hej då. Vill inte ses något mer, låtsas att det är dig det är fel på. Och så ljuger jag ändå.
what I would like to communicate with the tattoo art form is like for people to see the amount of work I put in the whole process of like making a design, like from drawing to making the whole design and make it look really good on the person's body. And when I look at other people's tattoo, that's what I see. I look at the technique, the design, and yeah, this is a great satisfaction for me to like build something from scratch and make it whole.
Reproducing. Stop. Reproducing. Reproducing. Stop. Reproducing. Reproducing. Stop. Reproducing. Reproducing. Stop. Reproducing. Reproducing. Stop. Reproducing.
Through art, we have the opportunity to rise and highlight the problem of our society. And if I had the access for 60 seconds to the screens, TV screens of the whole world, I would have picked up one of them. And I think we don't worry enough about our environment. People all over the world so swiftly buy things they really don't need. Our planet turns into a mountain of garbage. Large corporations and marketers make us change our wardrobe, phones, computers every year. We buy so much cosmetics that we cannot consume during a lifetime. And I want people all over the world to think before they buy the next trash. Do I really need this?
beautiful. I love bridges. I love this suspension. I think an artist needs this suspension in between the two different positions.
Okay, so if I had this minute, I would say something that would create such a scandal worldwide. And my goal would be that for the next 24 hours, all the borders in the world would break up. It would be like a chaotic next 24 hours. We are not Sweden anymore. Norway is not Norway anymore. The countries are not countries anymore. And during that time, there would be a prepared moment for something new. That would be my minute.
I wandered lonely as a cloud that floats on high over vales and hills, when all at once I saw a crowd, a host of golden daffodils, beside the lake, beneath the trees, fluttering and dancing in the breeze. Continuous as the stars that shine and twinkle on the Milky Way, they stretched in never-ending line along the margin of a bay. 10,000 saw I at a glance, tossing your heads in sprightly dance. And oft, when on my couch I lie, in vacant or in pensive mood, they flash upon that inward eye, which is the bliss of solitude. And then my heart with pleasure fills and dances with the daffodils.
message doesn't have that much to do with music, the music that I do, but with music more generally. And I want people to think about when they are making music or listening to music, they are honest to themselves, and they can't really lie when they what they think about music and such. So I think that is a positive thing about music, and maybe people don't realize that, but it could be useful to know. And also I would try to make some kind of political statement to say that everybody is equal. Yeah.
I would like to communicate that art is a window that we can gaze through and try to understand the world that we live in and question how we perceive reality. And art is about to ask these questions and make us be aware and start to think by ourselves. And how to make that is the question. And that's why we have to explore as artists, and we have to share our experiences as humans, because art is not about guessing, it's about revealing something.
Now I have a question for those who practice violence on others. It's a question from my sisters and brothers. My question is this: you all love your families, don't you? And if you do, then why is it so hard to see that others share love too? In the streets, they're walking right next to you, and they don't mean you harm. So why do people keep on breaking innocent hearts? Love isn't just for one person alone. It's a privilege shared to the world to home. And that's something that we all should keep in mind. Because hatred, it just makes you blind. And I'm tired of waiting around. I'm tired of waiting for hatred to be buried in the ground. So I'm standing up for love and peace. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm standing up for love and peace. I want to see the violence cease.
Hi, my name is Volha, and if I had 60 seconds in front of TV screens to make a statement through my art, and since I am a visual person rather than a speaker, I would probably just take pictures of the moment to capture it and to show it to the world, to show the meaning of time, that it flows like a river, and it's really important to not to waste your time on trivial things.
So if I could broadcast the same content on worldwide television for 60 seconds, I would broadcast a huge silence and a black frame.
Are you feeling okay with it? Are you feeling okay? Are you feeling okay now? Are you feeling okay? Are you feeling okay now? Are you feeling okay? Are you feeling okay with it? How I wish you were feeling okay now. Are you feeling okay? Are you feeling okay with it? Are you feeling okay? Are you feeling okay with it? Are you feeling okay?
Som en sång för en färgd generation. Ingen sover, alla drömmar är stora. Spelar ingen roll vart vi bor, vissa stannar kvar, vissa står så stort. Men vi är dampbarn, för de har sagt vi är dampbarn. ADHD, ADD, bipolär överaktivitet, tabletter och sätter ner. Vi är dampbarn, för de har sagt vi är dampbarn. ADHD, ADD, bipolär överaktivitet, tabletter och sätter ner. Men vi vägrar sitta ner, sitta tysta och lyssna. Läsa böcker som säger hur vi ska vara, vad vi ska tro, vad vi ska tycka. Jag klarar mig nog, vill höra en klyscha. De döda fiskar som flyter med strömmen, ni lärde mig det. Nu vill lära mig att flyta med, fan vad sjuka ni är, va? Fan vad sjuka ni är, fan vad sjuka ni är. Fan vad sjuka ni är, fan vad sjuka ni är. Fan vad sjuka ni är, fan vad sjuka ni är. Fan vad sjuka ni är. Som en sång för en färgd generation. Som en sång för en färgd generation. Som en sång för en färgd generation.
People need to be more in contact with each other, to stay and watch each other, meet for real. I think that art has a great potential in bringing people together for real, not only gather them in larger rooms, but actually just bringing them together and making them be in contact with each other and looking into each other's eyes and stay there and discover what is actually happening inside them and between them.
word catcher. I just happen to catch those words that fly around the universe. Maybe before they get lost forever. And what are you? Are you a world catcher? Are you a world predator? You don't see yourself as such, but you just happen to catch that flow of money that flies through the universe. And you will make us feel greater, mostly utterly developed 21st century citizens. Don't let us fall us back to the Stone Age, just exchanging words with each other. Please let us be seduced and caught by the fastest, greatest World Wide Web.
Try to find the kid inside you. Don't grow up and be a boring adult. Be a kid. Look at the kids. Look what they do. They are like fantastic when it comes to art. No one, which school you've ever been to, can do the drawings, the paintings that kids can do. Try to find the kid inside you, and you're going to be a much happier person, and the world will be so much nicer.
I believe that art is an important fact for human beings' creation and a way of living our life. It's an important thing to have a relation to any kind of art. And it's a mission for us as artists to try to communicate that to those who haven't. Like, for instance, young people, to give them opportunities to find their way into the arts. So, if this is a question to me, I will use that to raise new questions to the other people and communicate this way of thinking about art as you have started in this question.
I would like to use the nature in different places. It could be in the forest, on rocks, on the beach, in the water, etc. In these different places there will be people in different ages, from young to old, and they're dancing, they're moving in groups, in couples, one by one. I want them to use the elements where they are in the nature. I would like to embrace the nature and also work with the resistance. I would like to communicate both our dependence of our nature, but also movements that show our needs our behavior, our shortcoming. They who are watching it, I hopefully can recognize themselves, what we all are and feel, to see the human being.
So I have decided to show the world nothing for 1 minute. I think that there is a lot of noise and that we are wasting each other's time with stupid stuff, demanding people to watch cat films and food and stuff. So I decided to show the world a white screen for 1 minute. Everybody looks at a white screen for 1 minute to have peace, quiet peace. But then, when the word peace came into my head, I decided for another picture to show the world for 1 minute. So this is gonna be the picture of quiet peace for 1 minute for the whole world to watch.
This is what I think.
Normally, when I'm doing my music, I'm just getting kind of a blues, but if I had 60 seconds to show you my art, I would just play some happy tunes. Just can't stop thinking, if you're just wasting your time being a prisoner of your own mind. There's always a song on the radio which is perfectly fit into your situation. It's your own interpretation.
Ladies and gentlemen, I need you to pay attention for 60 seconds before you go, and let's imagine a version of an ideally suited world. Although I know it's difficult to trust the unknown, but if you make a try, I promise that you'll give it a go. And go! It's time to be open to the unexpected, living the glow. It's time for being as polite as you've never been before. It's your time to throw the weapons down to the floor and never ever give them place to the child you have grown. No way, just let them anchor away. No more borders, no more limits, no more physical pain. No drugs, no more pollution in lags. Human trafficking, racism, bullying, terrorist attacks. Spread to the world that the goal is to be as you want. Making peace is much more difficult than making war. You know,